makes its way into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
They'll leave it with it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Let's see that by the that time the defense called it as the perfect time. The linebacker able to make a stop on the short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of money. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Gibbs. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on third downs. The first opportunity, that one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
He's got it. Makes a move. Will be got it out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Making side adjustments here. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On the ready. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they're able to make the tackle. Memphis picking up the tempo. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's good. Down enough room to get it in the enemy territory. They're down at the 45.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on critical down.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping over the middle. Shocking inside the 25. They're set for the first down.
I think it's really
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Productive this time around. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You can grab, but you can't hold on. A defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Back to throw, it's Gibbs. Makes the grab. It's Hartman. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll go to the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, picks on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the big time.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He's got it. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Off play action on first down. Now adjusting. The throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Gets it to him on the screen. Down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they set up 4th.
And they'll pass on the 50-yard field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down from the 33. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. Past the 20. Touchdown! This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone.
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on.
Oh, they blocked it. Now he can confirm this.
The two-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Memphis 7.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take the knee, and this drive will start at the 25. He'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back on the move. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
They're trying to run the ball on 1st down, guys, but just nothing doing up front. Their offensive line got blown up on that play. There was nowhere for that guy to go.
The give from the gun. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Going to throw it over the top of the beat. Catch inside the Rams. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he got it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the 1st quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Let's see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
And you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline, so let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gives it on the option. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. That's the end of the quarter, and Memphis has the lead. We've played one before we move on. Let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. the field. It's Gibbs. Fires to the wideout. And it goes through his hands early. An explosive play right there for the taking, but quick to reel it in.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw. That doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field, stretch it for him, and make a play for him. I won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Finding a line facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Looking left. Oh, they really could have used that back there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yard. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years. We left some points off the scoreboard there.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Leaves it with the back. First down and more. Stopped at the 31, but he got hit. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry up.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Back to pass on 2nd down. Shoots it to the left. Put it where only his man can get it. And gave him the first down and get the first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down. And they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to clean up the team.
Let's take a minute here and talk a little Memphis. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. Because these guys so often are just going for the...
Inside the 20-yard line, first down at the 18, and they're in business. They'll throw it from the red zone. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got away from trouble. Now the connection takes him to the 11. They love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. About to snap it for the 7th time on this drive, and they need 7 on 3rd down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. It'll be 3rd and long. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle. It's Chambers. The tackle is made, but he's got it. Memphis wants to move quickly. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They wanted to finish, and then they did. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback.
To make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there. As this game goes on, you've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Let's go! They'll give it to him again. He has the first and still on his feet. All out of space. He now has 56 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game.
And a big run for this offense. I'll tell you what, first game, first half, you want to create as many explosive runs, make the offense as easy as possible to start the season, and that will do it. Nice explosive play by this offense.
Wants to throw. It's Gibbs. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois. Fit it in the window for the score.
And this offense shows you why they are really hard to stop. A long, explosive run. You think everybody's thinking run, pile in the box. The play-action pass. They can beat you with the run. They can beat you with the pass. This is a tough offense to stop.
They opt to go for two to try to tie it up right now. Let's go, let's go. They're going to run it. He gets into the end zone, and the two-point conversion ties the game.
Now you see a lot of rollouts, a lot of passing for two-point conversions. How about that, man? Just a little hard-nosed, running the football, being more physical for the two-point conversion.
Fielded in the end zone, it's good. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he did. He just taken a knee in the end zone.
First and 10.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. There we go. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
The offensive line and the quarterback has to do their job on screens. They got to sell. Pass down the field, offensive line releases. Quarterback now snaps his eyes to the running back. The running back does the rest with the big boys out in front, creating a pass.
Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. 221 away. 221 away. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give out of the gun. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground.
exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Now let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. It's a draw. Makes one man miss. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Quarterback may change this route. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Softened him up with a run, and now the throw. Working it right. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 35.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot, he's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
Bringing the heat. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This one's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Memphis picking up the tempo. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Fires to the tight end. Conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Steps away. It'll be forced out of bounds at the 28. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Gets rid of it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's good. The chains will move. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take it.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Third quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So for the offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads it left. That pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. And they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
They go to the ground. Only a couple there, and now scoring at 3rd and 8.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Memphis will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Your guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line.
In this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the ball. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Defining a line, needs to get it to the county line for a 1st down. rushes on him. Another incompletion on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about winning offenses in predictable fourth-down situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards. And how about the oath? Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't matter if this were a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Right on target this time. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on third. Finds his man. It's good. They'll make a stop about a yard short of the first down.
Now, fourth down.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle. This will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of down. Looking downfield on first down. A little screen to the running back. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Memphis wants to move quickly. Wants to throw again. He's got it on the move. Crisp execution in the passing game. They've got it down to the 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They send the tight end in motion. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. And to throw it before he wanted. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
On third and short, Tiger goes to well and move the chains. And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
Now, a fourth down.
It's complete. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
They go back.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They're ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football back in your own end. The defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline with your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Backed up at the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Gibbs. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and this receiver. And you saw it right there, down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him. He'll catch it. He'll get a foot down and help out his offense.
Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. On the run, it's Davison. Turning it on. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Illinois putting together a really nice drive.
I don't know if the quarterback's making the right decision on that RPO, guys. He might have wanted to hand that one off. Something he thought he saw in the right flat to attack, but obviously it wasn't there.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll give it to the back. And they pick up just one. It'll be 3rd and 9.
And I think this is probably been the most surprising thing in this game so far. It's because one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. They've never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Looking for a huge play.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd. When you set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
They'll get him down to the 21-yard line. Team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Hand off from the gun. That'll be enough for a fresh center down as he gets it to the 32. Memphis picking up the tempo.
How about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Racing down the right side. And he's out of bounds at the 1-yard line. A mere 3 feet from a pick 6.
Great job getting the interception. Maybe an even better job on the return. You got the convoy. You're finding your blockers. You're out in the open field. You're saying, hey, coach, watch me with the ball in the open space. Maybe I can get it.
Sneaks into the end zone.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line gets set, first down.
Get set, get set.
Rides to the back. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Memphis wants to move quickly.
36-yard line. Second down.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground. I know that wasn't a huge, sexy game. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. Second and 10, really hard. Third and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole play.
And that one is picked up in the end zone. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what I'm doing a great job understanding. They're going to have to take shots. If we get the interception, this one's almost over.
Well, they got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And here's the mindset for your offense. 4th quarter, you got a challenge on it. Obviously, you're going to run the football, which is be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it.
There he goes. Made a defender miss. Just dashing this defense a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And this one isn't over because the defense still has 3 timeouts left, but man, that clock is ticking, and they can just run the football up multiple possessions. They're going to need something magical to happen. They're going to need to start stripping at that football, create some turnovers, and get lucky down the stretch.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, Dan, if I were allowed to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed.
It's a really good stop on the defense, Jason. They need a few more. Giving them a bunch of yards on this drive, a bunch of plays. All that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. He gets enough of the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Well, there's not a lot of mystery what you're going to do on offense at this point of the game. With the lead late, you're just going to lean on your star running back. This is a guy who is going to play on Sundays at the next level. Just keep giving him the football and just let him take this thing.
Tell the coaches this week, that's their guy. The running back is the guy they feel the most confident in. So I expect down the stretch, you're going to lead this football game. You're going to keep handling the ball into your best player.
Rides the back and leads it. A timely pickup to get the first down there, and he took a little something out of the crowd, too. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line.